Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. That's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. That's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. That's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long. Philly fights with the victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive. It's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud. Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold. Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb. Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air. D-back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. That's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long. Philly fights with the victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive. It's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud. Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold. Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb. Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air. D-back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa! Fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa! Fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh! Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa! Fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks!
How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Delay. We've got some more Pirates baseball for you on the Dr. Delay Network as the 24-23 Pittsburgh Pirates take on the 27-19 St. Louis Cardinals. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day, and hopefully we have a good night of baseball. The Pirates, of course, haven't scored a run since Friday. Yeah, it'd be nice to change that up, and of course, they're taking on a team that kind of started this whole mess, the whole negative kind of spin on the Pirates. So it would be really nice for them to, of course, take the series. Of course, it is very hard to win on the road. But then again, you look at what the teams have been able to do at PNC. Well, maybe it's not as hard as it once was. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully everyone is doing all right. Matthew Liberatore, actually, I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. If anyone would like to help me out there, that's fine. If not, I'll just butcher it the whole night. But Liberatore is your starting pitcher for the Cardinals. 2-2 record, 4.40 ERA, whip of a 1.51. So the Pirates should do well, but then again, the Pirates have really struggled against left-handers. I believe they're 4-8 when facing a lefty to start the game. So again, it's going to be kind of a tough task for these Pirates. But we'll see. Of course, the big story of the day, Joe Stinson Garcia, the password, making his 2026 Pirates debut. So, again, we'll see how he does tonight. But I believe we're about ready for first pitch as Liberatore delivers. That's going to be a fastball down low. Ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. And there's my pen. Nick Gonzalez at the plate. He's batting .318, OPS of 744, no homers and 19 RBIs. 1-0 count, the pitch, as that's going to be sent to right. On the run is Walker, but that's going to become a foul ball. How's it going, Japan? Welcome back in. Appreciate you, man. Good luck. Thank you very much. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in, Japan. Good to see you once again. Scott, as always. Appreciate you, man. Ricky Orville, Ridlin. Let's see who else we got here. Denny, thank you, man, for tuning in. Burley. Appreciate you guys. Miss Jean, I know you're probably with PS now. PAS doing the Mets right now. Christopher, appreciate you, man. Russell is at the game today. He's at the game today and tomorrow. So pretty cool stuff. 1-1 count to Gonzalez, the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Actually, it's off his foot. And it's 1-2 to Nicky G. I forgot to, yeah, my bad. I apologize. Speedy Gonzalez at the plate. Until he is out, we have him on my shoulder here. 1-2 counts. Gonzalez awaiting the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. So there you go. Gonzalez goes down. And that is a strikeout for Liberatore. And that'll bring up Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin batting .262, OPS of 713, 3 homers and 20 RBIs on the season. Ohio, Pit Tomo, Japan. How's it going? Welcome on in. Again, appreciate you, Ridlin, for tuning in as Liberatore delivers. And that's a ground ball to third. Throws to first. What a play. That was a very nice play by Gorman. Very nice. And that is out number 2. How's it going, Alex? Welcome on in. Yeah, hopefully we underway in Pittsburgh. Did I say underway in Pittsburgh? Oh, my bad. Well, we're underway in St. Louis. We definitely are. Brian Reynolds, the number 3 hitter tonight, is batting .253, OPS of 774, homers and 26 RBIs. The pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball down and inside. Ball 1 to Brian Reynolds. Just in time for this game. There we go. There we go. 1-0 to Reynolds. Liberatore readies as he kicks and delivers. That's going to be a changeup down low. Missing their 90 on the changeup, and it's 2-0 to Brian Reynolds. And of course, we do have a new emoji. It's an old, again, the 80s and 90s Pirates, I believe. Got that one in there for you guys. Here's the 2-0 swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. 92 on the cutter. Should I put on your Skeens jersey? Yeah, it's whatever you want to do. It's whatever you'd like. He's not pitching. He won't pitch until, I believe, Toronto this weekend. 2-1 counts. Liberatore kicks and fires, and that's going to be sent to, well, maybe in play. No, it's not. That's a foul ball. 2-2 to Reynolds. Pirates, of course, again, kind of a little bit of a slump. Of course, got swept by the Phillies. And, of course, again, have not scored a run since Friday. 4-6 in the last 10. But despite all that, despite, of course, all the craziness and all the negativity, they are only 4.5 back from the Cubs, as that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Liberatore with 2 strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the first. Pirates and the Cardinals 0-0. Say this guy looks hittable. Yeah, well, hopefully they can actually hit. We'll see. Is Cruz playing? Cruz is playing. So yeah, the defensive alignment for. Let's just do the starting lineup for the Buccaneers. Bucks, the Pirates. Nick Gonzalez again lead off. Then Connor Griffin at short. Brian Reynolds in left. Marcell Ozuna is the DH. O'Neal Cruz is center. Tonight he's batting 5th. Batting 6th is the right fielder Jostinson Garcia, the password, making his again debut this year. Batting 7th is second baseman Brandon Lau. First base Jared Chirillo, he's batting 8th. And the 9th is Henry Davis behind the plate. Your starting pitcher for the Pirates is Mitch Keller. 4-2 with a 3.59 ERA. Whip of a 1.05. Of course, he got kind of shelled by the Rockies in the 5th inning. And that was really just a horrible sequence. And again, of course, I don't know what Kelly was doing. He needs to really just not allow that to happen. Like, talk to the guy. I mean, there was no mound visits, no nothing. Just left him out there to die, really. The batting order for the Cardinals is as follows. J.J. Weatherholt, followed by Ivan Herrera, Alec Burleson, Jordan Walker, Nolan Gorman, Nathan Church, Cesar Prieto, Pedro Pajes, and Victor Scott. So, yeah, there you go. Hear about Garcia. I may have caught a whiff of that, yes. Had 3D for the whole series. Now I don't get it. I don't understand a vendor. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It is very odd. How's it going, Burley? Welcome on in, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for the game. Oh, yeah, let's go, Bucks. You know, a homer for the password would be nice. Woo-hoo! Hopefully we don't have these. Go! I like the good homers, not the bad ones. All right, J.J. Weatherholt leading off for the Cardinals, spanning 233, OPS of 757, 8 homers and 22 RBIs as Keller delivers. That's way upstairs and way outside for ball one. As again, Keller 4-2 record, 3.59 ERA, whip of a 1.05. Again, pretty solid, but of course, again, can be a little inconsistent, pardon me, as that's going to be chopped foul, and it's 1-1 to Weatherholt. Garcia going to be on our team? Yeah, he's playing tonight. 1-1 counts as Keller kicks and delivers. That's going to be inside ball two. Don Kelly's always on the mind, I suppose. Phillies series was free game of the day. Yeah, that could be it. That's actually very possible. Here's the 2-1. And that's going to be fouled back, and it's 2-2. Yeah, notice that this weekend, I guess for rivalry weekend, MLB TV was running a promotion. But, I mean, I already had it, so it didn't impact me at all. 2-2, the pitch. And that's going to be in the dirt, 3-2 to J.J. Weatherholt. He had a nice series against the Pirates. Had a homer or two. I just don't recall how many, but had a really nice series. Of course, the chat was kind of pulling for him, which was kind of odd, but it is what it is. 3-2, the pitch, and that's going to be sent to left center. On the run is Reynolds. Oh, and he falls down and makes the catch. Weatherholt's going to stay at second just in case. It was kind of weird. He was running in, and then, well, it was kind of slicing towards him, so he had to kind of just fall straight down. But he does indeed make the catch. There we go. A little bit of a bobble there. A little bit of a... no, that ball does not hit the ground. That'll work. Reynolds, 1 out. And that'll bring up Ivan Herrera, batting .265, OPS of 801, 4 homers and 20 RBIs. The pitch, that's going to be a ground ball foul. And it's 0-1. Everyone tag like. Appreciate you, Burley. Brewers already up. Yeah, no, it was an interesting game last night. Brewers over the Cubs. Of course, that would help both these teams if the Brewers were to win. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2 to Ivan Herrera. Yes, we really do need this, but yeah, let's just try to get one game at a time here. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be a check swing. It's way off the plate. Missing with the sweeper 1-2 to Ivan Herrera. That's going to be out. It was out. It was indeed. How's it going? Fear to Beard. The 1-2. That's going to be fouled back. 94 in the fastball. Still a 1-2 to Herrera. Ocho Stinson Garcia. Apparently he's a pretty solid defender. That would be nice to help out the Pirates, as that's going to be a sweeper in the dirt. 2-2 to Herrera. Game 7. Yeah, I heard about it. I kind of disappointed with the results. Maybe the Hurricanes can get it done. 2-2 counts. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 92 elevated. And Herrera offered and missed. That'll bring up Alec Burleson's batting .277, OPS of .781, 6 homers, and 33 RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul, and it's 0-1 to Burleson. 3D only work for the computer. Like I said, I wouldn't know. I just know that it works for me on the computer, and that's really all I know. Garcia plays in right. He plays the outfield. 0-1 count, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it's 0-2 to Burleson. You're a Hurricanes fan, Doc? Yeah. I'm just, pulling for the American teams to knock out the Canadian teams. That's really all it is. Just be straight up honest. The 0-2, that's going to be off the plate. And it's 1-2 to Burleson. Perhaps lead the Cardinals all-time series. There we go. Hey, we'll take it. Definitely not leading this season series. Would take a heck of an effort to do that in the end of the day. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Or no, they're going to say he made contact. So apparently it's a foul ball. Langer, I don't know if you're a Cardinals fan. This would be very interesting considering that if you are a Cardinals fan, you probably were a Rams fan. So it's interesting to comment on an NFL team when the NFL left your city. That's just a little interesting. Appreciate you, though, for tuning in. And don't forget to kiss the rings on the way out. All 6 of them. 1-2 count. The pitch. And that's going to be ripped to right. That's going to be a foul ball. Let's see here. I don't think he hit the ball. I think, wow, that is, I don't know. That's kind of messed up. Here's the 1-2. That's a tapper to third. Gonzalez with it, throws to first and gets him by a step. So he's out anyway. So we go to the top of the second. Your score 0-0 in St. Louis. I did say Pittsburgh earlier because I wanted to say Pittsburgh there. So there you go. I gotta lock in. We're in St. Louis tonight. Go Cavs. Yeah, I guess so, Jacob. Like I said, I don't really, NBA. I just could care less, really. He did not make contact. I don't think he did. I don't know how he convinced the umpire that he did, but he may have hit some dirt because it was a breaking ball in the dirt. I don't know. That was kind of messed up. Buccos fan, appreciate you, Langer, for tuning in. We're losing to the Reds. I guess so. I don't know. I haven't checked the scores yet. Shine of that mason jar. I do not, Paul. I have water. It's called H2O. Definitely would not be drinking on the job or even off the job. Never have done it. Never will. Reds leading 2-1 over the Phillies. So the Reds are winning. So there you go. The Indians and the Tigers 3-3. Orioles and the Rays 1-1. Blue Jays and the Yankees 0-0. The Mets leading 5-0 over the Nationals. Astros 2. The Twins nothing. Red Sox and Royals 1-1. Brewers leading 1-0 over the Cubs. And of course the Braves over the Marlins earlier today 8-4. Kind of interesting that there was an early game on a Tuesday. It usually doesn't happen. It's kind of odd. He didn't touch it. I don't think so. I looked at the replay and yeah, it just did not look like he did. Fighting Marlins will win. I hope not. They've won too much as of late. But then again, they're playing the Reds. I don't know. Either one. It doesn't really. I don't know. I can see the positives and negatives for both. Best part of the Rams moving was the Steelers got the bus. Yeah, no, the Steelers got the bus from the Rams. Thank you, Rams. All right, we're back in action here as Liberatore misses upstairs, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1 to Ozuna. He is batting .182, OPS of .582, 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Again, batting cleanup tonight. I mean, I don't know how many more chances we'll give him at that spot, as that's a check swing, but I believe he went. He did. And it's 0-2 to Ozuna. Yeah, I just don't like it. Obviously, again, against lefties, the Pirates are very weak. Don't really have a good lineup against lefties. But even so, I just feel like he's just a massive hole there. Here's the 0-2. That's a breaking ball in the dirt. And it's ball 1. How's it going? How's it going, Highways? How's it going, man? Appreciate you, man. Smash that like to have Doc talk smack on your favorite team. Not really going to. It just depends if you start it or not. I'll finish it. Here's the 1-2. That is missing upstairs. 2-2. 96 on the fastball. Braves got 11-0. Yeah, that was crazy. Phillies playing good ball. They are. The Phillies are playing very good baseball right now. 2-2. Liberatore kicks and deals. That's a swing and a miss. He was tardy on that one. He struck him out. So already 3 strikeouts for Liberatore. Liberatore. Again, I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. As O'Neal Cruz will step up to the plate. He is, again, really everyone's in a slump, but he's batting .259, OPS of .790, 10 homers and 32 RBIs. Really, everyone's in a slump at this point. As here is the pitch, and that's going to be missing upstairs, ball 1. Do we root for the Cubs? I would root for the Brewers. I would just root for whoever is not in the lead. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a fastball at the knees for a called strike. And it's 1-1 to O'Neal Cruz. Nice, Alex. You enjoy your summer vacation. Good stuff. 1-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider down and away. And it's 1-2. 88 miles per hour on the slider. And it is a big series, Marty. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. O'Neal Cruz, the numbers against lefties still better, but they are coming down quite a bit. But definitely had a really nice start to the year against lefties for sure. 1-2 to Cruz, the pitch. And that's going to be the same pitch, but Cruz lays off it, and it's 2-2. Again, if you're just tuning in, 0-0 in the top of the second. Pittsburgh, St. Louis. The pitch, and that's going to be down low, 3-2 to O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, the Cubs lead in the division, so ideally you pull for the team that's not leading the division. 3-2 the pitch. Called strike 3. 96 on the sinker. He struck him out. So that is 4 strikeouts now, as again the Pirates just cannot hit lefties. And that's going to bring up Joe Stinson Garcia, a.k.a. the password. The password is at the plate. First at bat is a Pirate wearing number 34. Here is the pitch. And that's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. I believe he's 1 for 7 in his career. Again, he had a few at-bats last year with the Red Sox. 0-1 to Garcia. That's a swing and a miss. Offered and a pitch way away as he was in swing mode. And it's 0-2 to Garcia. It's got that long hair. 0-2 to Garcia. Liberatore kicks and fires way upstairs. 96 on the fastball. Probably going to set him up. And it's 1-2. We're in 4th. Yes, we're in the 4th. How's it going, Chris? Welcome on in. 1-2. The pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did. He struck him out. 4 strikeouts in a row for Liberatore. 5 total. We go to the bottom of the second. 0-0 in St. Louis. Picked up the Cardinal star for this game in fantasy. I mean, I can't blame you. I just can't. The Pirates, again, haven't scored since Friday, so I cannot blame you. The Cardinals start Sandy Koufax. I mean, there's really no difference between Liberatore and Koufax. I don't see a difference. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. But you can't say the password is trash. You can't say that. He was just 1 at bat. He was nervous. First at bats of 2026. Trying to get something going for these Pirates. What happened to the bats? I don't know. They went away. Hopefully they return. Now he's going to have to wait an hour to try again. Yep. There we go. That's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty good. Password denied. Try again in an hour. Got to reset it. Folks, again, make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. We're already at 60 likes. Thank you very much for that. Based on the last series, the last few series here with the Phillies and, of course, the last Cardinals series, we're going to try to get to 150 on the likes. Going to try to get to it. The Cardinals series is where that streak snapped, so expectations, I'm not too sure if it's just the lack of the Cardinals fans or just the lack of the Pirates fans that care about the Cardinals. I don't know, but for some reason the turnout for Cardinals games much lower than almost any other series for some reason. I have no idea. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys again for keeping me company and hanging out tonight. And of course, feel free to chat down below. I try to get to the chat as often as I can, so always keep that in mind. But again, I'll sometimes miss your comments, but I try to get to it. Jordan Walker will be leading off the bottom of the second here for the Cardinals. Walker batting .301, OPS of .915, as that's going to be fouled back in its 0-1. 13 homers for Walker and 34 RBIs. Haven't scored in 4 days, I know. Man, Isaac, I hope not. All right, here is the 0-1, as that's going to be a breaking ball. It's in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2. Walker doesn't like the call. It's not really a clean catch there by Davis, but it was in the strike zone, and it's 0-2. 0-2 counts. And it looks like Walker's going to ask for time again. Walker with a very, not going to lie, very annoying habit of asking for time at the last moment. Does it all the time. 0-2 counts. The pitch. And that's going to be a sweeper off the plate to 1-2. 83 on the sweeper. Again, appreciate you. Thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it, folks. I'm not that great, but I try to be. The 1-2. That's going to be a tapper to Griffin. Charging in. Gathers and throws. Gets Walker by a step. Maybe even closer than that. That is out number 1. Everyone's looking at the replay. Yeah, that was a close play. It was a good play by Griffin. Good hustle by Walker. Really good effort by everyone involved. But this is not a participation trophy. He's out. As that'll bring up Nolan Gorman. He's batting .236, OPS of .683, 5 homers and 23 RBIs. As that's going to be fouled back 0-1. Even Cardinals fans hate the Cardinals. I guess so. Sorry, the same old Pirates. I hope not, Jason, but I definitely understand. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be sent to right. But Garcia is right there and makes the catch for out number 2. Sounded really good off the bat, but more height than distance. All right, that'll bring up Nathan Church, batting .246, OPS of .683 as well. 5 homers and 18 RBIs. The Cards have multiple. Oh, do they? I didn't even know that. I have been looking and looking and looking. I did not know that. I actually need to check that out right now, or I'll check it out. As that's going to be a bunt, and that is going to roll foul. I'm curious. I have looked and looked and looked. As far as I'm concerned, I was one of the only people covering like anybody from the NL Central. Like, I did not know this. I know there's one Cubs guy. Again, not really a fan of that guy. Now, Joey Wagner's covering the Pirates tonight. You're not really seeing anybody. You're not really seeing any Cardinals guys. I don't know who Bomber's game mic is. Maybe that's the Cardinal. I don't know. That's interesting. I'll have to check him out later. I'm not too sure who that is. 0-1 to Church. The pitch. And that's going to be a tapper foul. And it goes off the umpire. And it's 0-2. Best channel on YouTube. Man, oh, that's unfortunate. Always enjoy it. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. Yeah, I saw the Reds were leading earlier. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you, Ryan, for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in tonight. 0-2 counts to Church. A little bit of a delay here, but I think we'll be back into it soon. Stick it in. There we go. 0-2 counts. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. We go to the top of the third, 0-0 in St. Louis. You know what I should do is, like, whenever we strike out people, like, just so that button is used more, and then, of course, whenever we strike out, that is what's going to happen from now on. So hopefully we don't hear that much anymore. All right. Because, yeah, he's got 5 strikeouts already. It's ridiculous. Okay, we'll check out some scores real quick. Again, the Indians, Tigers 3-3. The Reds leading 2-1 over the Phillies. Orioles and Rays 1-1. Blue Jays 2, Yankees nothing. Mets 5, Nationals 4. They were just leading 5-0 just a few moments ago. The Astros 2, Twins nothing. Brewers leading 1-0 over the Cubs, and the Red Sox 1, Royals 1. And of course, again, earlier today, the Braves defeated the Marlins 8-4. All right, give me a sec. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you haven't done so already, make sure, of course, to leave a like. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It is free, folks. Not going to cost you anything. $0, 0 cents. You know, again, it just makes sense to subscribe to the channel, as we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the NFL season. So hopefully you guys can join me for that. Again, that's the NFL is really where the channel pops off. So yeah, can we do a pregame show? You know, I thought about it. The thing is, I'm not a diehard baseball fan. I know I might break some of your hearts here, but you know, there's really only so much I can talk about. Like, yeah, they didn't do well yesterday. There's just, again, 162 games of it. I don't know. Like, I don't know how serious to take each game. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Maybe over time I'll learn how to do it. So that's going to be a breaking ball in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. And that is something I'd like to do for the Sunday night football, Monday night football, like the night games this football season. Here's the 0-1, and that's going to be hit into right, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Didn't even get to go over Lau's stats, but they're pretty good, and he just made them a little bit better there. So the first base runner of the game is Brandon Lau. A fastball high and in. Lau took it to right. That'll bring up Jared Triolo's batting .220, OPS of .538, no homers and 3 RBIs. Again, I like baseball. Don't really love it, but I like it. Liebertor sets and delivers. That's going to be a check swing, but it's in there for a called strike. Kind of a delayed call. Someone asking, I think someone from the Pirates dugout was complaining, and then the umpire started doing this, like, you don't like it, then challenge. That was pretty good retort there by the umpires. The 0-1, and Triolo sends this to left. That's going to drop in for a base hit. So there you go. The bottom part of the order here for the Pirates doing something, as now there's runners on first and second with still nobody out. And that'll bring up Henry Davis. Yeah, it was a breaking ball right down the middle. That's what the Pirates were serving up to the Phillies. How gracious of the Cardinals to kind of try to help out the Pirates here. As Davis again will step up to the plate, batting .141, OPS of .487, 2 homers and 8 RBIs. The pitch, he shows bunt. It is popped up foul, and it's 0-1. All the stats. Oh, well, I can do the stats too, but again, if my heart's not in it, I don't really want to do it, to be honest with you. Like, if I am just zoned in, I know what to talk about for 10-15 minutes, I'll do it. But just provide basic stats. Yeah, I don't really want to be. I don't want to do stuff like that. Anyone can do that. That's going to be chopped foul and it's 0-2. Maybe one day. Dr. Lake, how's it going, Shaman? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully he comes back with the Cardinals. Oh, yeah, you know it, Donna. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you, Jeffrey, for the 200 joules. Appreciate it. Here's the 0-2 to Davis. Called strike 3. He struck him out. That is now 6 strikeouts for Liberatore, and again, he's been dealing. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate. To be fair, better than a double play, which is what I kind of feared whenever he stepped up. But Nick Gonzalez will step up, looking to change his fortunes. 0 for 1. Again, struck out. That's a big swing and a miss by Gonzalez. Strike 1. Curveball at the knees there, 0-1. We should just bunt him. Well, he tried to bunt. Do the fight song. I have to check on that. I want to. I just don't know how the copyright. I'll just have to do it and see if I get in trouble with it or not. That's probably what I'll do. So I'll just do it anyway. Not tonight, but I'll set it up for next time. It has been a while, though, for a Pirates win. I don't know if it'll ever happen again. 0-1 counts. Liberatore looks back at second. The pitch, and that's going to be upstairs. 95 on the four-seam fastball, and it's 1-1. One and one. Runners on first and second, 1 out. The pitch, and that's a chopper to third. Possible double play, and no throw. Steps on the bag at third, but no, will not get Speedy Gonzalez, who I forgot to, dang it, forgot to put him there. But it's probably for the best because he gets on. Though it's at the cost of an out, and now there's 2 outs. As Connor Griffin will step up. He's 0 for 1 today. Just learned how to use this. Well, appreciate you, TJ, for tuning in. Appreciate you for, I guess, learning. I'm not too sure what happened there, but appreciate you, man. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Connor Griffin. Curveball. Slow curveball. Appreciate you, Ricky, for tuning in. 0-1 counts. Liberatore sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be a fastball at the knees. And it's quickly 0-2. So again, single by Lau, single by Triolo. Since then, though, 2 outs. Griffin will ask for time. See, looks like the 3D is about 2 pitches behind. The 0-2, that's going to be down low. Just missing with the slider. 1-2 to Griffin. Pirates still trying to move around the left-handed batting order there. Again, obviously Griffin playing this high. Not usually the case. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Already 7 strikeouts for Liberatore. As we get to the bottom of the third. Pirates Cardinals 0-0. In St. Louis. Oh, Speedy Gonzalez has a great game. Yeah. Well, so far 0 for 2. Maybe I can put him back here. See that? Yeah, let's do it another day. All right, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. And yeah, again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, of course, to, again, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It is free. I'll be back, of course, tomorrow. Pirates-Cardinals Game 2 and Pirates-Cardinals Game 3, which is played during the day on Thursday. But yeah, I'll be there. I don't know if I have a doubleheader Thursday or not. I don't recall, but you know, I'll just have to double check it. Possible doubleheader tomorrow, but I'm not too sure on that yet. So just stay posted. But again, regardless, I'll be back for the Pirates-Cardinals game tomorrow night. Same time, 7:40 Eastern, 6:40 Central. Think they should start allowing aluminum or carbon fiber bats in the MLB. Well, I disagree. I do not think so. I think that should stay with high school and college or wherever they play with those. Just the sound of the bat is iconic. Listen to Ohtani swinging bats right now, and it just sounds great. I'm good, but I appreciate your time, Sam, for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. And, of course, again, we'll go over the scores at the end of the third inning. Of course, we do have a ticker down below. Hopefully you like the new ticker. Hopefully you like the new scoreboard, which is right over here. A little bit smaller scoreboard, but it is a little bit taller, I guess. I mean, maybe it's I guess, skinnier but taller. That's going to be a chopper to short. Griffin with it, throws to first. And 1 pitch, 1 out there for Prito. He is now 0 for 7 on the season. Pedro Pages, he is due up here with 1 out in the bottom of the third. He's batting .204, OPS of .605, 4 homers and 9 RBIs. Would save a lot of trees. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I think there's probably a lot more things that take up a lot more trees. So that's going to be inside ball 1. 1-0 here to Pages. They can just juice the balls. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of more in favor of that. I think the balls need to be adjusted there because, yeah, I don't know. That's going to be missing outside 2-0. You like the new score? Well, thank you very much. I like it too. That's why I made the choice to do that. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be down low ball 3. I know that little gray thing. I know it's kind of weird. That's the website. So I can either do that and get rid of the gray thing, but then I have that game day. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's a weird thing. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 3-1 here to Pages, who's going to ask for time. Nothing more they can do to it, I guess. I don't know. Again, appreciate you, Pit Dad, for tuning in. We do need the win. 3-1 counts as Keller rocks and fires. That's going to be inside ball 4. So that is the first base runner for the Cardinals. That'll bring up Victor Scott, the speedy Victor Scott. He bats ninth and is batting .189, OPS of .509, 2 homers and 7 RBIs. Aluminum ball, yeah, that would probably not be good. That would be really bad, actually. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a check swing, makes contact. That's a foul ball, 0-1. Maybe steroids? No, I'm good with no steroids. One ball would kill someone? Yeah, it probably would. 0-1 counts the pitch, and that's going to be sent to left, but I believe that's going to be a foul ball. Pages, a big guy. He's a big guy. He was trying to move there. He was on the run. Think of all the trees that could be saved. Not really something I'm worried about, to be honest with you. Not that I'm in favor of no trees, but I think there's a little bit more bigger issues than that. 0-2 counts. Keller sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be just missing. And Davis is going to challenge. It's going to be a close call. I don't know if he gets it, but it was close. Just missed. Unbelievable. Man, that's less than a tenth of an inch. So the Pirates now down to 1 strike. Man, that's tough. Buenas noches. How's it going, Hank? Good night to you, or good evening. And a pickoff attempt, but he is back safe and sound. Corked bats? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think there's anything wrong with that, personally, with corked bats. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be fouled back, and it's still 1-2 to Victor Scott. Lost the chat room, but I was in when Max hit the homer and grew up listening to the Pirates on the radio. Oh, I got you. Appreciate you, TJ. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. 1-2 to Scott, as that's going to be a ground ball off the first baseman's glove. Second baseman's there, throws to first, and gets him. That was a crazy play off of Triolo's glove at first, but Lau backing him up. Kind of saw this last night in the Cubs game if you were here for that. Same situation. Kind of crazy. I've never seen that play before prior to Monday, yesterday. And yet I've seen it twice now in back-to-back nights. So he is out. That moves Pajes to scoring position. He's now at second. And that'll bring up J.J. Weatherholt, who is 0 for 1 tonight. The pitch, and that's going to be inside there on the slider, ball 1 to Weatherholt. So many teams wouldn't be able to afford him. I mean, that would make sense. Cork in the bat doesn't actually work. Here's the 1-0, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Mythbuster says, yeah, I mean, I don't think, I mean, it's going to counteract. Yeah, you have less bats, less weight, so you can't really hit it as far. But you do increase the speed. But then again, you have the less density of the bat. So, I don't know, it's a trade-off. I don't really have a problem with it. Here's the 1-1. That misses down low, 2-1 to Weatherholt. Aluminum gloves. Yeah, Jeffrey, I don't know about aluminum. I guess you really like soda cans. All this aluminum talk. Appreciate you, Jeffrey, though. But no, I think we're good. The 2-1, that's going to be sent to left center. Cruz back. And that one is gone. J.J. Weatherholt with the 2-run shot. And he has had success against the Pirates, as that makes it 2-0 Cardinals. 2 RBI. I don't know why I can't read or write. How's it going, Brian? It's going. It just got a little bit worse. As Weatherholt, that ball just kept going. I thought I was going to be caught, but no, sir. All right, Ivan Herrera will be at the plate. He's 0 for 1, as that's going to be a cutter right down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. So what's for dinner, gang? Yep. I don't know. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be a chopper to short. Griffin with it. Throws to first for out number 3. But there you go. A home run by Weatherholt, a 2-run shot. And the Cardinals lead 2-0 over the Pirates. Playing uphill again. Yep. Double Dell. Donna can't believe it. I can't either. All we can do is just watch. Indians leading 4-3 over the Tigers. Rays 2, Orioles 1, Reds 4, Phillies 1. The Blue Jays and the Yankees tied up at 3. Astros and the Twins, nothing. Astros and the Twins. The Astros leading 2-0 over the Twins. The Nationals leading 6-5 over the Mets. Brewers leading 3-0 over the Cubs. Red Sox leading 2-1 over the Royals. And that is all for now. Let's see. It's your fault because you just tuned in. Nah, I don't think that's how it works. But appreciate you, Dan, though, for tuning in. It's a shame that they're losing, though. Man. I remember the only scoring you gave up. Yeah, I know. They really need to. Why couldn't Andy Rodriguez play first Central since he's a switch hitter? Well, Triolo's bats from the right side anyway, so I don't really think that would matter. They're playing a lefty there, David. Appreciate you, though, for tuning in. But Triolo actually with one of the 2 hits tonight. Only 2 hits for the Pirates. He's got one of them. But, yeah, game of this guy. It's not over yet, but I don't know. I'd like to see some scoring from the Pirates. It'd be nice to not see a 0. It'd be a nice change of pace. It would be really cool. All right, we are back here in St. Louis. Again, top of the 4th coming up. Cardinals leading 2-0. Brian Reynolds will step up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 tonight. What did you come into? You came into a 2-run homer by J.J. Weatherholtz. That is where we're at. Liberatore kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 89 on the changeup as we're underway in the top of the fourth. Reynolds again 0 for 1 like many Pirates hitters. Pirates trying to get something going. It's batting .251 on the year, OPS of 766. Again, still at 4 homers and 26 RBIs. 0-1. Liberatore rocks and fires. That's a ground ball to short. Prieto throws to first for out number 1. And Reynolds just in kind of a drought again. Hasn't hit a homer in a while. And that'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 1 in this one. We can't lose. I'm assuming he meant can't. And we cannot. You're correct. The pitch. And that's going to be hit to left, but that's a foul ball. And it's 0-1 to Ozuna. And he is batting 181, OPS of 578. Again, 5 homers and 16 RBIs on the season. Oh and 1. Liberatore readies as he fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Just a little bit late there on the fastball. And Ozuna batting 4th again. Not really happy with him at the cleanup. 0-2 the pitch. That's going to be popped up. Maybe playable. It is not. And that's going to be a foul ball. But then again, you know, we mentioned it earlier that, you know, they're playing against a lefty and it's, you know, just not really. Yeah, it's not like the Pirates are dominating lefties. In fact, they really struggle against lefties. 0-2 counts. Liberatore readies, kicks, and deals. Called strike 3. He struck him out. That is now 8 strikeouts for Liberatore, and he is just dealing against the Pirates. And that actually matched his career high. And we're only in the 4th inning. The Pirates are just in a slump. I think that's just the reality of it. As that'll bring up Oneil Cruz, and he'll try to break us out of it. Here's the pitch. That's a breaking ball outside. Ball 1, just missing there. 79 on the curveball. 1-0 to Cruz. Again, struck out looking in his last appearance. 1-0. Liberatore kicks and deals. Ground ball to second. That's going to get past the second baseman for a base hit. And Owen Walker drops it. And Cruz is going to go to second. Throw is in, but it's not in time. It's off Weatherholt's glove. And I don't know what the Cardinals are doing, but, well, it looks like they're kind of bamboozled as Cruz is now at second on a simple chopper to second. That is crazy stuff. He'll be credited with a single, and good stuff by Cruz to, you know, keep his eye on what's happening out there in right, as Walker didn't keep his eye on the ball. And that'll bring up the password, Joe Stinson Garcia. Again, he struck out in his first appearance. The pitch, as that's going to be fouled back 0-1. How many homers? I don't know. Probably 3 if I had to guess. I want to say he hit 2 on the Pirates in the first series. But that I would not know. I don't recall. 0-1 counts. Liberatore looks at Cruz. As here's the pitch. That is way upstairs. 92 on the cutter, and it's 1-1 to Garcia. One and 1. Liberatore delivers. And that's going to be a breaking ball inside. Missing there. 82 on the curveball. 2-1. Good base running. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Getting an extra base. I mean, it's hard to get on base and just in general. This is valuable indeed for Cruz and the Pirates. The 2-1. And that is taken for a called strike. Right down the middle, 2-2. 90 on the changeup. 2-2 to the password. It looks back, kicks, and fires, and that's going to be sent to a little first base flare, and that's going to be caught for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals 2, Pirates nothing. Come on, yep, that's tough, Rick. I think 22 innings is long enough. I know, I completely agree. Oh my goodness. How's it going for life? Good to see you once again. Of course, big Cardinals fan. And Cardinals leading 2-0 over the Pirates. Pirates, of course, again, were swept by the Cardinals in a 4-game series at home. Very devastating and kind of changed the whole outlook of the season for some of the fans. And, of course, the Phillies series was pretty bad this past weekend. And, yeah, now it's just rough. But, you know, again, it's still plenty of time. This is game number 48. So, I don't know. Still have plenty of time, though, but they got to get it going. We're in May. This is in April. And appreciate you, Russell, for tuning in. I don't know if you're using a different account. I believe you are. Appreciate you, Russell, for tuning in. Appreciate you, Crimson, for tuning in. W Cardinals. Cardinals are currently winning. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. Trying to grow this channel even more. I'm trying to get to 9,000 ideally by the end of May. 10,000 subscribers by September, by the beginning of football season. Then from there on, that's when the work begins for the doc. So thank you guys again. We got to 8840. Appreciate it. So now we're 60 subs away from 8,900. Appreciate that. All right, due up for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson as he takes the pitch outside, ball 1. So underway here in the bottom of the 4th. 92 on the fastball by Keller. Burleson again 0 for 1 in this one. The pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. And it's strike 1 there to Alec Burleson. He's batting .275, OPS of 777, 6 homers and 33 RBIs. As here's the 1-1. That's a tapper foul, and it's 1-2 to Burleson. How's it going, Vince? Welcome on in. Vince, a Browns fan, also a member of the Rising Rhino Network. Big friend of the channel. 1-2. The pitch. That's going to be off the plate there with the changeup. 2-2 to Burleson. Two to Burleson. The pitch, and that's going to be sent to left, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So Burleson with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Jordan Walker. Walker is 0 for 1 in this one. Hap from Pittsburgh does the same thing, the Cubs. Yep, the local people just, you know, hey, the Pirates, you know, grew up a Pirates fan or whatnot, and you didn't take me, okay, I'll make you pay, as that's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. I think it was the same thing for the Steelers and Big Ben, I want to say. I could be wrong. I think he grew up a Browns fan. Here's the 0-1, and that's going to be hit, and that is going to get through for a base hit. And Cruz is going to throw it in. Burleson is at third. Walker is at first. So the Cardinals looking to add on to the lead. As Keller's kind of getting hit around here again, pretty much right down the middle. I don't know what's going on there. What's going on with you? All right, well, that'll bring up Nolan Gorman. Gorman's 0 for 1. The pitch, and that's going to be upstairs, ball 1. One to 0 to Gorman. And runners on the corners, nobody outs. Gonzalez is kind of playing in. Keller delivers, swing and a miss. Strike 1, 93 on the fastball. Gorman batting .235, OPS of 678, 5 homers, 23 RBIs. 1-1 counts. Keller rocks and fires. Ground ball to second. Possible double play. There's 1 and 2. That is a double play, but the Cardinals make it 3-0. Go! So there you go. They lead by a field goal. And it's going to bring up Nathan Church. Good play by the Pirates, but another run does score. Keller kicks and fires. That's going to be a ground ball past the third baseman, and that is a base hit. And Church keeps the inning alive. So I was playing in kind of, I guess, ready for a bunt or something. Now to bring up Cesar Prieto. Prieto 0 for 1 tonight. 0 for 7 in 2026. The pitch, and that's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. And it's 0-1 to Prieto. They have a Rams game going on. Yep, Rams leading 3-0 over the Pirates. Or the Steelers, pardon me. Pickoff attempt, but Church is back safe and sound. Oh, 1-1 to Prieto. Keller sets. And delivers. Ground ball to short. Griffin with it throws to first for outs number 3. All right, so we go to the top of the 5th. Cardinals leading 3-0 over the Pirates. Of course, we'll check out some scores across Major League Baseball. In the meantime, Indians leading 4-3 over the Tigers. Reds leading 4-1 over the Phillies. The Rays 2, Orioles 1, Blue Jays and the Yankees 3-3 in the bottom of the 5th. The Astros leading 2-0 over the Twins in the top of the 5th. Nationals leading 7-5 over the Mets in the bottom of the 4th. The Brewers leading 3-0 over the Cubs in the bottom of the 4th. Red Sox 2, Royals 1. And then we have the Rangers and the Rockies 0-0. That was Pirates, yep. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you are enjoying the broadcast. Hopefully the Pirates can get something going. Hasn't been much to cheer for as of late for the Pirates. Hold on, let me check on something real quick. But yeah, again, I appreciate you guys. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Wow. That is pretty disgusting. Well, just found out some news that's pretty bad. It'll be okay. Not really bad news, just disappointing. All right. Top of the 5th coming up. Brandon Lau, Jared Triolo, and Henry Davis will be due up for the Pirates. Lau and Triolo are the only Pirates with... actually, no, pardon me. Cruz had a hit in the last inning. They will look to do it again. Here is the pitch, and that's going to be down low, ball 1. So we're back underway here in the top of the 5th. Again, Liberatore's been just going through these Pirates. It's already got 8 strikeouts. Here's the 1-0 to Lau, as that's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-1. play for the Pirates? I believe Ryan Church, I want to say. I could be wrong. Can he pronounce Jay Garcia's first name? Jostinson Garcia. 1-1 counts. The pitch, and that's going to be popped up. That's going to be a foul ball, and it's 1-2 to Brandon Lau. Let Church play for the Broncos. Church. I wouldn't know if... Is there a football player last name Church? I don't recall, to be honest with you. I don't think so. But I could be wrong. 1-2 count here to Lau. Again, he's 1 for 1 tonight. Liberatore rocks and fires. That's going to be hit up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Brandon Lau doing what he did in the third with the leadoff single. Can the Pirates get it going? Again, Triolo is 1 for 1 tonight. There we go. That'll work. Can the Pirates get something going? Lau takes his lead at first. Again, Triolo at the plate. Liberatore delivers. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Triolo batting .235 now in the season. OPS of .565. 1-0 to Triolo. Liberatore sets, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be popped up. That's going to be a foul ball. But yeah, Jostinson Garcia. That is my best crack at it. JJ hit off Skeens too. He did. 1-1 counts. Pickoff attempt, but he is back safe and sound. Let's go, Brandon. He is been a great pickup for the Pirates. The 1-1. That's a ground ball to short. Diving attempt. Couldn't quite get there. Lau's going to round second. Heads for third. And he will be standing at third. Triolo at first. And the Pirates with an opportunity. Can they get it going? Upchurch was the Bronco. Hopefully everything is okay. Oh, yeah, no. As far as the bad news, yeah, it's fine. It's just disappointing. Disappointing news that is not impacting me at all. But just sad to see that a result didn't go the way I wanted it to. Davis at the plate. He's 0 for 1. All right, Pirates with an opportunity. Can they cash in? The pitch. And that is going to be sent to shallow center. And Scott's going to make the catch. He's going to throw to the plate. And that will hold the runner at third. So that is out number 1. For life pulling for the Cards to hold the Pirates. Me, I don't know. I'd like to see a run here. It would be nice to see them cash in as Nick Gonzalez is 0 for 2. Speedy Gonzalez, of course. That's what we nicknamed him here on the channel. He is 0 for 2. Gonzalez batting .314, OPS of .734. Keep him on without really holding him. All right, Liberatore pitches, and that's going to be high and in to Gonzalez, ball 1. Again, if you're just tuning in, Cardinals, of course, leading 3-0, but the Pirates with an opportunity as they have runners on the corners with 1 out. Gonzalez at the plate. 1-0. The pitch, and that's going to be off the plate there, 2-0. Can we get a run or 2 or 3? It'd be nice. Rooting for St. Louis. Michael always pulling against the Pirates. Michael, not a Pirates fan. As Gonzalez falls down. Maybe it's over here. Maybe over here's the play. 2-0 the pitch, and that's going to be down at the knees. Did not catch the zone there. 3-0 to Gonzalez. First to third, yep. How's it going, CB? Welcome on in. The 3-0 high and in, ball 4. So Gonzalez draws the walk. And now bases are loaded for Connor Griffin. CB, I caught the end of the Bournemouth-Manchester City match. I was really sad that Holland scored there. But yeah, so Speedy Gonzalez stays on. He's at first. Connor Griffin at the plate as Pages and Liberatore are going to have a chat. See what they want to do. 86 degrees in Pittsburgh. Oh, wow. Stepbrother lives in St. Louis, Missouri. Gotcha. Well, hey, I don't think you've pulled for the Pirates yet. Well, that's okay. Everyone can pull for who they want. As Liberatore kicks and fires. That's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. So possibly Liberatore maybe a little bit wild here. Maybe nervous. Again, he's had a great performance. Already matching a career-high 8 strikeouts. As the Pirates, again, have been in a blender for the past 3 days. 1-0 to Griffin. The pitch. That's going to be high upstairs. Look at that. 2-0. 91 on the cutter. Connor ball coming. That'd be great. Let's see what the kid's got. He's got to get something. He knows it. Everyone knows it. 2-0 counts. The pitch. High. Ball gets back. Lau's running to the plate, and he is going to score. The Pirates score their first run in forever, it's felt like, since Friday. On a wild pitch. Gonzalez wasn't able to go to second, but Lau, of course, crossing home. Triolo moved to third. Man, oh man. So that'll work. Hoist a cone. I forgot. Yeah, the Pirates have scored, folks. Hoist a cone. 3-0 counts. The pitch to Griffin. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 3-1. Scoring a wild pitch. Yep. 3-1 to Griffin. Liberatore sets and delivers. That's going to be sent back, and that's going to be a foul ball. Arsenal already won the league there. Manchester City, they needed to win today, and they did not. All right. Liberatore about to be at 70 pitches. Again, runners on the corners with 1 out. Pirates looking for more. The 3-2. Called strike 3. He struck him out. Change up at the knees. Go! And there's 2 outs now for Brian Reynolds, who was 0 for 2 tonight. Again, Gonzalez still on base, which is why Speedy is still on the screen. Speedy Gonzalez, your favorite player? He is not, but definitely like Nick Gonzalez. I do. The pitch as Reynolds sends this to left center. That ball is going. It's going to be off the wall. A run's going to score for sure. Throws it to second. Reynolds is safe at second. Gonzalez also scores. Look at that. Hoist some cones. It's 3-3. Pirates and Cardinals. Reynolds with a 2 RBI double to left center. Taking a hanging changeup. That'll work. That will work. So Gonzalez scores, so he now can rest until his next time. As that'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, struck out in both appearances. But it looks like that might be it. Well, no, never mind. Looks like that's going to be the pitching coach. Liberatore again, just all of a sudden wild, and Pirates taking advantage. Reynolds ties it up. Yep. Got some cones in the chat. There we go. It's been a while. Been a while since we've had some cones. Since Friday. Who's that on your shoulders? It was Speedy Gonzalez. This is Speedy from the Looney Tunes. I don't know if you really watch the Looney Tunes. You are younger. I don't know if you've even... I mean, I'm sure you've heard of them. Probably know Bugs Bunny at least. The hill is level. Yes, sir. Is that Homer Simpson from The Simpsons? Yep. So, yeah. We need two. We need two woohoos there. All right, so the mound visit is over. Ozuna at the plate, the pitch, and that's going to be down and in, ball one to Marcell Ozuna. Again, has struck out looking and swinging in his appearances tonight. 1-0, runner on second with 2 outs. The pitch as Ozuna sends this to left. On the run is the left fielder, and that is a foul ball. Arsenal's 23-year wait is almost the same as our 26-year wait from 79.05. Oh, wow. That is a long time when you put it in perspective like that. Jeez. A few people that are loony. Yeah, a lot of crazy people nowadays. Tasmanian Devil's your favorite? I would say my favorite is Bugs. Maybe Daffy. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. 1-1 counts. The pitch to Ozuna. That's a breaking ball. Didn't quite catch the zone. And it's ball 2. Again, Reynolds at second, folks. The Pirates with 3 runs in the inning. They have scored. Liberatore looks back at Reynolds. The pitch. Checks his swing. That's going to be off the plate. 3-1 to Ozuna. Yeah, Liberatore clearly not the same pitcher as he was through the first 4 innings. 3-1. Liberatore rocks and fires. That's going to be in the dirt. Ball 4. So Ozuna goes to first, and this inning will keep on going as O'Neal Cruz will step up to the plate. He is 1 for 2 tonight. Yo 5-1 sweet. Oh, yeah. You like Griffin or Skeens? Well, again, my favorite player is Brian Reynolds, though he has not played. He's definitely... something's not right with him. He is drawing a lot of walks this year, for sure, but he is definitely not the same player this year. And now there's going to be time called. Not too sure for what. Liberatore delivers. That's going to be hit to right. Walker on the run. Can't get there. Walker throws it in. And Ozuna's at third. Reynolds is home. Cruz is at second. I would say that's a single. Walker with kind of a crazy throw to third, which allowed Cruz to go to second. So an RBI single for Cruz, and the Pirates lead 4-3. Hoist another cone to the chat. And the Pirates still have runners in scoring position. And that'll bring up the password. Jostinson Garcia, who is 0 for 2. And it looks like Liberatore is done. Pardon me. Liberatore is done. Again, a pretty solid first 4 innings for him, but then the Pirates figured him out and knock him out here in the 5th. So the Cards will go to the pen, and the passer will be at the plates. Foghorn Leghorn, yeah, he's pretty legendary. Come on, Garcia. We need the password. Got to unlock the password here. But again, a little bit of a break here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We are in a pitching change. If you do like what you're listening to, make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. Again, I'll be back tomorrow. Of course, I call games for the, mostly for the, for the Pirates. Not really for the Pirates. I don't work for them, but I cover mostly Pirates on the channel, but I do bounce around. But yeah, whenever it's a Pirates broadcast, I do, of course, have a lot more emotion for the Pirates than I would for the opposing team. But yeah, again, I also bounce around from time to time. Again, there's a chance I do a doubleheader either tomorrow or Thursday. Not sure on that, but I will, well, I guess you guys will find out. But again, I'll be back tomorrow night for sure for Pirates Cardinals, and of course Thursday, the conclusion of the series. That one, I believe, is 1 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Central. Keep them coming, yep. Appreciate you, Blondie, for tuning in. Keep it going, Mr. Yep, Mr. Appreciate you, man. With a knockout punch. I don't know if it's a knockout punch, but definitely a solid jab. But of course, still plenty of baseball going, or left, I should say, in tonight's ball game. All right, we're back in action here. Cardinals with a righty on the mound. Not too sure on his information yet as Garcia pops it up. Shallow right. First baseman Burleson is under it and makes the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Garcia. And that will finally retire the side for the Cardinals. Pirates, though, with 4 runs in the inning. They lead 4-3 over the Cardinals. That'll do it. Why the password has a nickname? His first name is, it's really weird to have, to spell. The spelling is really odd. Go Bucks. Appreciate you, Rick. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, William, again, we got to leave the past. It's in the past. We know. We all know. But we just, I don't know, embrace it and move forward. As Tomlin would somewhat say, or something like that. Do it for the Cardinals. Pedro Pajes, Victor Scott, and J.J. Weatherholt. Again, a brand new game. The Pirates with some runs. Again, they haven't scored. I believe it was since the 6th inning on Friday. So this was a very nice change of pace. Great comeback so far. Appreciate you, Jay, for tuning in. Oh, yeah. You happy that Arsenal won? Yeah, I mean, out of those two, Arsenal and Manchester City, yeah, I wouldn't really want Manchester to win another one. Used to be like concrete. Oh, man. AstroTurf. Yeah, that's terrible. Pirates are awake. They are back. They are awake. And that offense, again, has been really good, but they had been shut out. They were ice cold. Password denied. No special characters detected. Yeah. Well, he's 0 for 3. Obviously, it's, it's going to be a little... There's going to be some growing pains. But, potential. The potential is there. That's why they made the trade. At this point, wouldn't Tomlin just be talking about hot dogs or something? Yeah, you are correct. Let's go, Buccos from South Florida. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Chad, for tuning in. Howard or Aller? I say Rogers, as that's going to be upstairs ball 1 as we're back underway here in the bottom of the 5th. As Pajes again walked in his first appearance. Keller still on the mound for the Pirates. As Keller is at 58 pitches. The pitch, and that's going to be off the plate. And it's 2-0 to Pedro Pajes. 2-0 count to Pajes, the pitch. And that's going to be inside ball 3. So now Keller can't locate the strike zone. 90 on the sinker there. And J.J. Weatherholt's 2-run shot. He is going to be due up this inning, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. 3-1 to Pajes. AstroTurf bad for legs. Yeah, I wouldn't know about all that, but I know it was probably, from what the old NFL players would say, it was terrible to play on. Horrible. 3-1. Keller rocks and fires. That's going to be sent to right. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch very nonchalantly, too. Round number 1. And supposedly he's a very good defensive outfielder. So that would be very nice, of course, to kind of have that out there. Victor Scott, the speedy Victor Scott, he will be at the plate. He is 0 for 1. Here is the pitch. That's going to be inside. Ball 1. They knew that day off. They did, Rick. So it looked like they still had the day off for the first 4 innings. 1-0 count to Scott. The pitch. And that's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-1. This might be relegation. Yep. Hopefully West Ham wins and Spurs does not tie. I appreciate you, Highway, for the gifted membership. W's in the chat for Highways. That's going to be down low. 2-1 to Victor Scott. Appreciate you, man. Two and one the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Throws to first for outs number 2. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th, and that'll flip the lineup over for the Cardinals as J.J. Weatherholt will step up to the plate. And again, he is 1 for 2 in the night, and of course, his one hit was a 2-run homer to left center. Going to miss at least one game, hopefully not, but yeah. We'll see. Here's the pitch. That's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1. Oh, and 1 the pitch to Weatherholt, as that's going to be high and in. Missing there on the cutter, and it's 1-1. Hola, doctor. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. Hoy perdió mi equipo. That is tough, because that's going to be fouled back 1-2. Mi equipo está bueno. 1-2 to Weatherholt. Keller looks over for some reason. Kicks and deals. That's going to be inside. Almost hits Weatherholt, and it's 2-2. Yeah, there's no one on base. That should be noted. That should be noted right there. There's nobody on base. 2-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. We go to the top of the 6th. The Pirates lead 4-3 over the Cardinals. Not surprised at all, Alex. I did not know about the toxic fumes there at Veterans Stadium. That is crazy. Jeez, I think they find a way to keep all 4. I know Denny shares that. I don't know if I agree, but Denny's been pretty right, so I don't know. We'll hold off on that. We'll see. Might have Rogers. Oh, yeah, for sure. Senoja, yo no sabe mucho de Senoja. These cards are always tough. Yeah, no, the Cardinals are a tough team. Definitely, obviously, we have a nice, we're winning, but obviously this game is far from over for sure. For sure. What you thought of Rogers? Again, just happy that he's on the team and happy that it's done, that he signed. That's really it. Do it for the Pirates will be Brandon Loud, Jared Triolo, and Henry Davis. Again, thank you, Trisk, for tuning in. Again, you're here in spirits. That would be pretty legendary, but yeah, we'll see. Obviously, it's a tough task to do, but definitely happy for, definitely excited for the new post-Tomlin era to see how that'll go. All right, Lau is 2 for 2. He'll be due up again. Not really. I don't even know who the pitcher is for the Cardinals. It's Graceffo, I guess, based on my little cheat sheet here, but they didn't provide any information when he came into the game. And he just got the one pitch out there to Garcia. Graceffo kicks and delivers. That's going to be outside ball one as we're back underway. Pardon me, in the top of the sixth in St. Louis. And the Pirates knocking out the pitcher in the fifth, starting pitcher. 1-0 to allow. Graceffo kicks and fires. That's going to be down low, missing with the changeup. 88 on that changeup, and it's 2-0 to allow. Graceffo readies, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be a fastball outside. It's called a strike. Oh, man, if the Pirates only had... They had two challenges, definitely challenging that one. Yeah, that was off the plate there, too. That's a Cardinals call. Two and one. The pitch. That's a breaking ball outside. 3-1, missing with the curveball. Yeah, I saw that, Alex, as well. I remember seeing that. I think it was against the Lions. I could be wrong. 3-1 counts. Graceffo rocks and fires, and that's going to be hit foul. And it's 3-2. More throws to the post. More throws in the middle. Just keep the streak going. Do you feel McCarthy was unwarranted pressure? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, McCarthy was very much overhated. Not saying he's a great coach or anything. I think he's a good coach. Definitely, I think, overhated, though. 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Go! All right, that'll bring up Jared Triolo's 2 for 2 on the night. Playing first base tonight. Triolo's kind of turned himself into just... Well, I mean, he's already been like a utility guy. He can play anywhere in the infield, but now he's playing in the outfield. He just needs to learn how to play catcher at this point. The pitch. And that's going to be in the dirt, ball one to Triolo. Throwing like 4 touchdowns. Well, he did it last year against the Jets. Would be great. Sanoha Puega para keep. I don't remember. I remember the name. Sanoha. 1-0. The pitch. And that's going to be in there for a called strike. I'm actually curious now. Plays for the Marlins. Okay. Here's the 1-1, as that's going to be sent to center, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Triolo with the tree hit game. Look at that. Jared Triolo. Again, he's supposedly a contact hitter. That's his thing, and last few years obviously hasn't been able to show that, but showing it tonight. Henry Davis at the plate. It's 0 for 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Cards pitching to Cards. Really, I don't know. MLS games, I don't know. I really want to. I just don't know. 1-1 counts. Graceffo delivers, and that's popped up. This might be playable for Pages, and it is. That's a tough break for Davis, but that is out number 2. And that'll flip the lineup over for Speedy Gonzalez. Nick Gonzalez 0 for 2 tonight with the walk. Oh, Rashid. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Rashid Rice. He's an idiot. Graceffo sets again. Runner on first with 2 outs. Gonzalez at the plate. The pitch. And that's going to be fouled back 0-1. Low end of the salary doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, it's because, I don't know. I guess the knock on them, for some reason, they just wouldn't be good hitters. Ideally, you'd want to be, in today's game, you want to hit. But yeah, you'd think that would be a little bit more valuable, but I don't know. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be inside. 1-1 to Gonzalez. I guess the only way to check that out would be if Triolo hit free agency, how many teams would really be after him. I would say there'd be quite a few because he's really good defensively. And if you're going to lock the bats. And he's physically, I mean, he can run. He's really fast. But, you know, obviously the bat has been a problem for Triolo. 1-1. Triolo leads off grounder. And that is just a foul ball. Oh, man, that would have beat Gorman. And it's 1-2 to Gonzalez. Steelers play the Falcons, I believe. All right, score 4. Orville, go back to the store. I think you left something. That's all I got to say, Orville. I think you left something there. You forgot your receipts. Something. 1-2 counts. Graceffo pickoff attempt, but Triolo. Oh, and the ball gets away. Triolo's going to go to second, and he's going to be safe. So there you go. A base hit in the outfield should be able to score. Triolo. Yeah, I think it hit Triolo. Oh, wow. It went off the glove of Burleson, and it hit Triolo's helmet. So a little bit of a mistake. Again, we'll see if the Pirates can capitalize. 1-2 to Gonzalez. The pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt. 2-2 to Gonzalez. Go Speedy. Falcon Stevens pretty good. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We'll see. The Falcons, of course, their new coach, Stefanski, played the Steelers a lot, so he'll know the Steelers. But then again, he won't know these Steelers. The 2-2, that's in the dirt, ball 3. So I would say, actually, it probably helps that the Steelers play Stefanski week 1, because they'll know his tendencies. But he's not going to know, really, Mike McCarthy and these Steelers' tendencies. Count is full. And it looks like Graceffo's going to want a new ball. Arriba. There we go. Underlay. For life again. Thanks for hanging out, man. I know you're in enemy territory, but you've been really good. So you've been really good to the channel. You've been really, really friendly. So I appreciate that, man. I really do. 3-2. Graceffo sets, kicks, and deals, and that's going to be fouled back. No won this first game. Yep, won the first game against the Lions and lost 13 in a row. Cowher, I don't recall his first game. I don't remember Tomlin's first game either. Probably against the Browns, I guess. Just Fields not the starter. It would be Tua or Michael Penix. So either way, you're going to get a left-handed quarterback. 3-2. Graceffo sets. Long at bat here to Gonzalez. Just realized it. The pitch. And that's going to be fouled back again. We're just going to keep on going. Three and 2. Only the 8th pitch, but it's felt like forever. The pitch. Ground ball to third. Norman throws to first, and yet Speedy Gonzalez by a step for out number 3. All right, we go to the bottom. I don't know why I can't write. The bottom of the 6, Pirates still leading 4-3 over the Cardinals. Counter guy to the Steelers to an upset in his coaching debut at the Houston Oilers. Oh, wow. I'll play the Browns. Yeah, I figured it'd be the Browns. Think it was Fields? I don't know. Well, I mean, quarterbacks that are bouncing around. Guess that'll do it. All right, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. It is free. Again, we're at 123 likes. Trying to get to 150 on the night. If we get to 175, that'd be great. 150 will be okay. But we've kind of gotten a crowd now. Again, for some reason, Pirates and Cardinals games just don't really get the crowd. I don't know if it's the Pirates fans or the Cardinals. I think it's more the Cardinals. I don't know why the Cardinals. But I'll have to look into if there is a Cardinals creator. I'm not getting in touch with the guy, but at least just know that he exists. Because I have yet to find really one for the NL Central. No Brewers. There's one Cubs guy. You know, again, still not really a fan of the guy. And then there's no Reds at all. And to my knowledge, there's no Cardinals. Browns, yeah, they went 10-6 there. Still streaming every Steelers game, you know it. Check scores, yes. No, I cannot do that yet. Only at the end of innings. We'll do that at the end of this inning right here. Jeff, the Cardinals will be Herrera, Burleson, and Walker. Herrera is 0 for 2 on the night. Got a lady there in St. Louis dressed as a pirate. That's pretty cool. Here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs. Ball 1 as we're back underway here in the bottom of the 6th. Keller at 71 pitches. Here again, 0 for 2 on the night. Knox does all Cardinals. All right, Knox. I'll have to write that down. Knox. Is that his whole thing? Orville, does he have more than that? Want to know the pitch. And that's going to be a breaking ball down and away, and it's 2-0 to Ivan Herrera. Watson, yeah, I think Watson's going to start for the Browns. Here's the 2-0, and that's going to be a tapper, and that is a foul ball. Fake punt to the Steelers. There we go. 2-1 to Herrera. Keller delivers. That's going to be ripped to left. That's going to be a foul ball. Knox. Oh, and KMOX. KMOX. All right, I got to look him up. Looks like we have a pitcher warming up in the Pirates bullpen. Looks like it's Evan Sisk. 2-2. Keller readies, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be off the plate. 3-2. Cardinals have a new fan section or whatever called, I don't know what it's really called, but they mention that it's like something to do with tarp, and it's pretty much a bunch of shirtless guys chanting, as that's going to be popped up, and looks like that's going to be caught by Lau. So it's like they're like at a soccer game. It's pretty interesting. All right, Alec Burleson will be at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Play the Cards. The Brewers got smoked. Oh, man. Keller readies, kicks, and fires. That's going to be off the plate there with the changeup. Ball 1, 88 on the changeup. Hi, good night, Will. Good night, Matthew. Appreciate you, man. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be ripped, and that's going to be a foul ball. KMOX. Oh, it's a radio station. So they stream on YouTube. Well, okay, that's fair. That would explain a lot, actually. The 1-1, that's going to be off the plates. 2-1 to Alec Burleson. So I'm competing with the radio station. That is tough. That is always a tough task. There's a radio call on. It's always a bummer because, I mean, that's going to be in there for a call. So it's always a nice, obviously, situation. But, yeah, it's just, it's never good for me. Let's just say that. But football, though, I do well. Baseball, yeah, I will not. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and it hits him in the foot. And Burleson bat flips as he is not happy. Keller a little wild there. So hit by pitch, and Burleson will go to first. And now to bring up Jordan Walker, who was 1 for 2 on the night. All right, looks like he is okay. He's kind of just kicking it out, or I don't know what he's really doing, just stretching up. Stretching out his foot. And Walker again is 1 for 2. Keller sets. Rocks and fires. That's going to be popped up. Davis giving it a run. Same thing with Triolo, and he makes the catch. Oh, and he robs one from the Cardinals dugouts. Nice play by Triolo, and now there's 2 away. That'll bring up Gorman. Gorman's a lefty. They may, that might be it for Keller. We'll see. And looks like that's going to be it. All right, so Keller can't quite get out of the 6. Keller wanted it, but Kelly says, no, sir. We're going to trust the bullpen. That's a bold decision. We'll see. Oh, man. That's actually a good one to have here for the buzzer or whatever. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. So Sisk will face Gorman as we have a pitching change here in St. Louis. 18 away from 150. Appreciate you guys again trying to get to 150. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. It costs $0, 0 cents. But again, it just makes sense to subscribe to Dr. Delay. K-Mox. Like K-Mox. K-Mox is actually not on. K-Mox. K-Mox doesn't stream the Cardinals, so I don't know. Or K-Mox Sports. Maybe this is it. No, it's not. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just have to look at. I'll have to do more research on it next time I'm off for out for a day and just look at who's doing what. Bullpen, we lost this guy. Has Keller not seen his bullpen? Well, I don't know. Kelly, have any heroes? I would not know. I'm assuming that's a reference to your show. But I would not know. Steelers dominated the Browns ever since the Browns came back. That is true, but not necessarily the last few years. The Steelers have yet to beat the Browns post-Ben. Ben was the last quarterback in 2021. He defeated the Browns in Cleveland. 2020, he didn't play at Cleveland. 2019, he didn't play at Cleveland. So Ben was really special. We're definitely looking forward to the next phase of dominating the Browns, both home and away. All right, we are back. Sisk on the mound for the Pirates. Gorman at the plate. Here's the pitch. That is outside, ball 1. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Keller is responsible for the runner at first. One and 0 count. Sisk kicks and deals. That's going to be in there for a called strike. And it's 1-1 to Gorman. Kelly's Heroes is a famous late 60s World War II film. Oh, I did not know. Did not know that. 1-1 count. The pitch. And Gorman sends this to right center. And that ball is gone. Sometimes it's just too easy for the other team. Cardinals lead 5-4. I wonder how the analytics had that one going. Fastball right down the middle. That'll do it for you. That'll do it. Nathan Church will be at the plate. He is 1 for 2. The pitch, and that's going to be a sweeper off the plate, ball 1. So the Pirates, once again, down. Go to the pen, and it doesn't work out. At some point, you just kind of realize that, hey, you should probably leave your starters out there as long as you can, unless they're absolutely getting toasted, as that's a chopper to first. And that's going to be it. Estrella steps on the bag for outs number 3. All right, Cardinals lead 5-4 over the Pirates. I'm telling you, man. I don't know. Obviously, Kelly got shelled by the Rockies, but that's when Kelly refused to go to the pen. It's crazy. This guy has no feel for the game. I don't think Kelly is it at this point. He just has no feel for what's happening before his very eyes. Unless, again, he's a puppet. Unless he's a puppet for somebody, for Charrington or the analytics department. I don't know, but he needs to stop doing that because it is really ridiculous at this point. But it is what it is now. Pirates are going to have to score more runs. Kind of had a feeling they're going to have to score more runs anyway. But, yeah, that's just really frustrating. Any chance the Pirates could trade for Mattingly? There is a chance. Actually, it's quite the chance. Was about throwing down the middle with the fastball. It's their favorite pitch. How's it going, Mary? Welcome on in. For life, liking it. Kelly can't control the game. He just doesn't have a feel for it. That's just his thing. He just doesn't know what's happening. How's it going, Yin? Myers probably won't be here much tonight. Yeah, no, appreciate you, man. Hopefully you feel better soon. I know all about that. Not just stats and analytics. I know. Trust me, Dan. I know. Preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir. This is just... You're the beard told me. Yep. Chris is booing. I'm sorry, folks. I wish I was in charge. But I'm not. Not saying it would do worse. Not saying I would do better, because I don't know about all that, but I know I couldn't do worse. I know I couldn't. I promise you I couldn't. All right, the Pirates will have Griffin, Reynolds, and Ozuna lead off here in the top of the 7th. Didn't even go over scores. That's how annoyed I am. Go over scores, I guess, at the 7th inning stretch. Ryan Stanek is going to be the pitcher for the Cardinals. 6.52 ERA. Opponent batting average of 260. He has had a bad year. Can the Pirates take advantage? The pitch to Griffin is that's a chopper to third. And he boots it. Gorman swatted it to second. That's going to be a single. I don't know if that's really an error because Griffin probably gets there anyway. I'm going to give him a single. That was kind of awkward. Yeah, trying to play it off the hop, and he just swatted it like it was a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. All right, Brian Reynolds. It's going to be 1 for 3. It's 1 for 3 on the night. Had an RBI double, 2 RBI double. So that's going to be inside ball 1 to Reynolds. It's a nightmare every time I see the bullpen. Trust me, man. I feel you. 1-0. The pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. Oh, and it's going to be a double play. Now there's 2 outs. That is tough. Marcelo's in 0 for 2 at the walk. Life is funny. Well, I don't know. I've been in charge before. It usually goes pretty well. I was an A1 captain for my soccer team. We were just always winning. Leader on the tennis team. Awesome at that. Boss at work. Awesome at that. I don't know. Just success. Success follows the doc. If I care. That's the problem. I have to care. 1-0 to Ozuna. 0 for 2 with the walk again. As here's Stanek with the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1 to Ozuna. Brewers up by 3. Oh, wow. And appreciate you for life. Appreciate you, man. 1-1 counts. Stanek delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2 to Ozuna. 132 likes with 230 people in here. Let's go, everyone. Hit that like button. Like it up. 1-2 to Ozuna. That's going to be missing down low with the splitter, and it's 2-2 to Ozuna. Look alive. Yep. Need something. Ozuna's got to do something here. 2-2. The pitch. And that's going to be low. Just missing with the slider. 3-2. cow patties yet. One of the worst bullpens in recent MLB history? I don't know. It's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. 3-2. The pitch. Misses downstairs, ball 4. He's going to challenge. I think he's going to lose. So Ozuna walks. And that'll bring up O'Neal Cruz, who's 2 for 3 tonight. Yeah, he missed there with the challenge. So the Cardinals down to one more challenge. Cruz is 2 for 3 on the night with an RBI. Well, you missed my glorious banter. Well, I'm here to flush with my Rams. Thank you very much, Alex. All right, so it looks like the Cardinals will go to the pen. And so Stanek is done. Stanek will be out of here. I believe that's going to be JoJo Romero out of the pen for the Cardinals. Crimson W, Cardinals, cruise missile, come on, yeah. Need something. Need something. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. Again, I'll be back on tomorrow for Pirates-Cardinals Game 2. Closing in on 8850. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would actually hit 8,900 subscribers. So, again, keep that in mind. Trying to, again, grow this channel. I could use, of course, your help. Again, $0, 0 cents. It is free. Not going to charge you anything. Think of it more as a follow on social media. But yeah, 8,900 subscribers, trying to get there. And of course, trying to get to 9,000 by the end of the month. And then from there on, just need 100 subs a week. And we should hit 10,000 by football season. That is the goal. Cardinals should go to the Pirates, Ben. Yep. Cruz has a better chance at landing in the moon than Nass. So there you go, Denny. There you go. Babe said heroes get remembered, but legends never die. That is true. That is true. You're a legend. You keep on getting remembered. All right, Cruz will be at the plate. And Cruz's last at bat again was an RBI single. A little bit of a delay here, but we should be good. JoJo Romero, 3.22 ERA, opponent batting average of 222. So not a bad reliever for the Cardinals. He is tasked with keeping the Pirates at bay here in the top of the 7th. The pitch, and that's going to be a check swing. That's in the dirt, ball 1. 1-0 to Cruz, batting .266 on the year, OPS of .797, 10 homers, and 33 RBIs now on the season. The 1-0 to Cruz, that's going to be in there for a called strike, as that's 94 on the sinker. Going Elmer Fudd. That's probably Alex. Appreciate you, Alex, for tuning back in. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-2. One and two to Cruz. Romero sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a foul tip. Goes off of Pajes. Still 1-2. I expect to win games without a pen. Yeah, I know. It's frustrating. Had a decent pen last year. Decent. Not really the best, but it was decent. This year, it's just not good. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Go! We go to the bottom of the 7th. The Cardinals leading 5-4. You're not Alex? Oh, I mean, you are Alex. Let's see. Not sure how it'll work for you, but for me, oh, well, you guys talk about the migraine. Take another guess. Alex. Let's say Alex is probably it. Or it's RFK, but I haven't seen him in a while. All right. Here are the scores from across Major League Baseball. The Astros leading the Twins 2-1. Nationals leading 9-6 over the Mets. The Yankees lead 5-3 over the Blue Jays. Brewers leading 3-0 over the Cubs. The Cardinals, well, I already have that one here. No reason to go over that. Red Sox again leading over the Royals 2-1. Rangers 7, Rockies nothing. A's and Angels 0-0. Same thing with the Giants and the Diamondbacks. We have final scores. More have trickled in. The Braves again over the Marlins earlier today 8-4. Indians over the Tigers 4-3. Rays over the Orioles 4-1. And the Reds over the Phillies 4-1. So the Reds now 25-24. So if the Pirates do lose tonight, they will be in last place. You miss RFK? Yeah, okay, there you go. Okay, well, yeah, it's been a while. I guess you would be here for a Cardinals game. I guess that would make sense. You like to meet Al? Okay. All right, now we have an interesting chat here. It's been a while. Yeah, no, hopefully all is well with you. Hopefully all is well. You haven't been banned in the other chat either for JG Nights. I bet Nick was weeping and coping. What a bum. All right, we are back in action here at the bottom of the 7th inning. Cesar Prieto is going to be at the plate. No, he's not, actually. We have a pinch hitter. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there, but it's not called a strike as we're underway in the bottom of the 7th. This is Sajazi. Thomas Sajazi is batting 164 on the year. Sisk on the mound, kicks and deals. That's going to be inside 2-0. Let's go on Glenn. Everyone in the bullpen should wear Skeens jerseys. Then Kelly will put anyone in the game. It's great. Yeah, appreciate you, Glenn. Yeah, it's really tough. I get it. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be fouled back, and it's 2-1. The Phillies lost. Yep. They did take the L. Two and one. Sisk kicks and deals. That's a breaking ball way outside, ball 3. And it is storming now here. Oh my gosh. So just an apologies if for some reason the lights do go out. Just know that it wasn't me rage quitting on the stream. It's because there's no more me. The lights are gone. 3-2. 3-2 to Sisk. He acted like I killed someone. Yeah, I know. Trust me. That's why I got rid of him. He was just obnoxious. He's an idiot. I'd rather just stick to sports and JG9's channel, personally. He's really, again, virtue signaling. That's what it was. Someone made a comment about something up in, like, I don't remember what it was, but he just acted like that guy was such a horrible person. Like, okay. That guy can get out of here. Get out of my feed. As that misses inside, ball 4. So Sajazi, who again has a batting average of 164, draws the walk. And that'll bring up Pedro Paez. Brandon Boudoir is going to be warming up for the Pirates. And I definitely am a little concerned. Obviously, he's been really good, but the problem is, and you're kind of seeing this, maybe some of you would agree with me or not, to Ciscaretti's kicks and deals. Ground ball, and that's going to squeeze through for a base hit. That's going to be a single for Paez. I think the problem with some of these arms of the Pirates, they've already been used so much for so early in the season. And I think that is just kind of a problem. They need to, again, rely on their starters a little bit more. Obviously, Molzinski and Chandler have had issues. But when you have an opportunity with Keller or Skeens to go 7 or 8 innings, you really got to take advantage of that. Runners on first and second. The pitch showing bunt. It is down. Sisk with it. Throws to first. Gets him by a step. But the sacrifice bunt is successful, moving the runners to second and third. And J.J. Weatherholt will step up, and of course he has been kind of a Pirates killer. 1 for 3 of the night, but of course his lone hit was a 2-run home run. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be upstairs ball. I'm not too sure who you mean on Kelly. If you're talking about Keller, Keller did okay. I appreciate your table tennis for tuning in. 1-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Oh, and he's going to be picked off. He's running to the plates. Gonzalez tags him out. So Sajazi slipped on his way to third. Oh, and that's a base running error by the batting average of 164 Sajazi. Of course, that has nothing to do with the batting average, but, well, it just kind of, if you're a Cardinals fan, you're already thinking this guy's probably a problem. And, well, he slips, runs to the plate. Gonzalez, Speedy Gonzalez will catch you every single time. As now there is 2 outs. And a basic ground ball will do it, or a fly ball, whatever. Here's the 1-1. That is inside, 2-1 to J.J. Weatherholtz. What about the analytics? Yeah, I know, Brian. I know. 2-1 the pitch. And that's going to be inside. Misses with the sweeper. And it's 3-1. Keller, what did he do? Allowed 3 and 5 2/3, I think. Or no, allowed 4 actually, because, yeah, he stranded a runner, and then the next pitch was by the reliever. That was a home run. As that's going to be outside, ball 4. So the base was open, and they are going to show Weatherholt some respect, as they're not going to pitch to him, or he just can't locate the strike zone. Really can't tell. As it looks like we're going to have another call to the pen. So Kelly going with his gut feeling. Maybe it works, as Brandon Benoit has been on a tear, but again, he's been used quite a bit as of late. So the Pirates go to the pen yet again. 5-4 St. Louis over Pittsburgh with 2 outs. Runners on first and second whenever we do come back. One more starting pitcher and use 2 starters every game. I don't know about all that, Trisk. You know who? No. 151. Appreciate you for life. Appreciate you guys again for liking. Again, just helps out, push out the channel. Some more people trying to catch a baseball game. That's all it. That's all it really does. So thank you for that. 151. That is fantastic. And again, if you guys really do like what you're listening to, make sure, of course, to like and sub to the channel. It is free, $0, 0 cents. But again, it just makes sense to sub to Dr. Delay. So the greatest uniforms in MLB? I mean, yeah, we really do have some great uniforms. You'll punch a wall? All right, well, that's some serious mental issues there. But not surprising coming from you. Let's see, 3 or 4 pitchers every game last year, so none of them got worn out. Yeah, maybe it works. Don't the Pirates feel embarrassed by the bullpen? Maybe. Been cheating on me? That's fine. Yeah, I don't lose sleep over that, I assure you. Pattern is showing a 3-run homer. Please be wrong for a change. This guy. All right, we're back here in St. Louis again. Runners on first and second. With 2 outs, the Pirates are going to the pen. And they're going to bring up Brandon Benoit. In the most recent call-up for the Pirates, had a rough time in his first MLB game, but since then has honestly been fine. But the problem is they're kind of using him like almost every day now. So that ERA, which is clocking in at a 3, I could see it rising up or maybe not. Ideally, no. Benoit looks back at second as he rocks and fires. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Herrera, who again is 0 for 3 on the night. Oh and 1. Benoit looks back, kicks, and fires. Swing and a miss. Fooled him with the breaking ball. 0-2. Yeah, you just gave this guy so much ego. That's crazy. 0-2 counts. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Look at that. Benoit does his job. We go to the top of the 8th. Cardinals still leading 5-4 over the Pirates. Medicine Man to do a rain dance. This guy. And if you're on another home run, it'd be perfect. Yeah, I guess so, Brian, honestly. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to sub to the channel. Let's see how we're doing. Again, trying to get to 10,000 by the NFL season. Again, we are 55 subs away from 8,900. If everyone were to subscribe to the channel, we would hit 8,900 subscribers. Trying to get to that by this weekend, but great to get it during the series. And, of course, again, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central, I believe, is when Game 2 plays. RFK is just funny. I guess so. He's something. I don't know about all that. Don't know about. He's all right. Fish is. That's fine. Fish can go wherever he wants. Fish can go wherever he wants. Anyone can go. You guys can go whenever you guys want. I'm just like another TV show. You just flip me. You know, take me off the air, or they're like, all right, I'm gonna go to another channel, or whatever. Not a big deal. Chiefs are playing the Pats. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be covering that one for sure if it's a primetime game. Do it for the Pirates. It will be the password. Then we have Brandon Lau and Jared Triolo. Unbelievable. All right, the password. Joe Stinson Garcia is 0 for 3 on the night. The pitch, that's going to be outside, ball 1. Jojo Romero, by the way, still out there. He's still out there. I lost my train of thought. 1-0 to Garcia. The pitch, and that's going to be down low. 2-0, missing on the sweeper. If Delay doesn't get 500 subs by Christmas, he will have to quit. That is true. 2025. Yeah, if I go back in time and lose the subs, it's over. That's a ground ball, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Diving effort there by Prito, but could not get there. The password with his first hit as a Pirate. So congrats to him, as that'll bring up Brandon Lau, who again is 2 for 3 on the night. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. He's never impressed. I don't know. I like him. He could be good. We'll see. 0-1 to Lau. The pitch, and that's going to be down low, missing there on the sinker, and it's 1-1. One and 1 to Lau. Romero kicks and deals. That's going to be off the plate there. 2-1 to Lau. The password gets it hit. Yep, he got it. Password solved. 2-1. Romero sets, checks on the runner, and delivers. That's going to be a breaking ball, but it's, oh man, that was low, but it's called a strike, and it's 2-2. Happy chatters from other streams. Everyone gets around. 2-2 as George Soriano's warming up in the Cardinals bullpen. The pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not, and it's 3-2 to Lau. He did not go. Three and 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 out here in the top of the 8th, and that'll bring up Jared Triolo, who has 3 hits on the night. 3 for 3 at the plate. It's better than the previous one. Well, I'm glad you like it. I like it too. It's very nice. Very excited to see how it'll look for football season as well. Romero kicks and deals. That's going to be a breaking ball in there for a cold strike. And it's 0-1 to Triolo. Batting .264, OPS of .618, no homers and 3 RBIs. A lot of thunder where I'm at. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be outside, 1-1 to Triolo. One and one. Romero kicks and deals. That's going to be a changeup in the dirt, missing there. 2-1, 87 on the changeup. Get rid of the yellow font on the score thingy. Oh, the score ticker. Well, it's a whole new ticker together. But yeah, I gotcha. Oh my gosh, pardon my voice. 2-1. The pitch. Checks his swing. It's in there anyway. 2-2. Pirates strikeouts. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 12 strikeouts. 2-2 is Romero sets. Rocks and fires. That's going to be fouled back, and it's still 2-2 to Triolo. Jesus Lord, appreciate you, man. See you in 25. Two and two. The pitch. And that's going to be sent to right. Walker on the run. That's going to be a foul ball. Walker couldn't quite get to it. On deck is Davis. Davis, of course, searching for a hit. He has been on a huge cold streak ever since his 2-run home run game against the Reds. And that was, I think, that was a couple of weeks ago. May have been 3 weeks ago at this point. I don't recall, but geez. 2-2. The pitch. Outside, 3-2. To Triolo. Sinker missing way away. Again, runner on first with 1 out. Romero readies, kicks, and fires. That's a tapper to first. It's going to be an interesting play. Triolo is out. Good effort by Triolo sliding in. Oh, man, good effort there trying to beat it. It was a slow little tapper to first. It's going to be an awkward play for Burleson, but Burleson making a nice play as he moves the password to second. Burleson maybe not okay. I don't know. He's kind of had to do a lot there. All right. Well, Henry Davis should be up again. A little bit of a delay here. Again, thank you, Don. I appreciate it. Apparently, there is a little bit of a delay. Might have an injury delay. That's probably what it is. I don't know what that was all about. Do apologize again. I am in severe weather. Thunderstorms all around the area, probably in my area. And yeah, so if this stream does end, just know it wasn't me. I wasn't mad at the Pirates' loss. It's just because the electricity went out. Eddie Rodriguez is going to be pinch hitting for Henry Davis. So looks like the catcher and Romero are going to chat it over. Amen. You're getting tired? Yeah, I don't blame you. But Matt Damon had an SNL skit last week, actually. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know. Don't really watch too much of SNL. Maybe old clips, but not really anything new. Romero sets and delivers. That's going to be a breaking ball in there for a called strike. And it's 0-1 to Rodriguez. Again, runner on second. A base hit would potentially tie this game. The 0-1, that's going to be in the dirt. Missing on the changeup, 1-1. Mason Montgomery's warming up in the Pirates bullpen. 1-1. Romero sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2, 95 on the sinker. The jokes change. Yeah, those are pretty funny. Those are pretty good. The joke swaps. Those are pretty funny. 1-2 counts. Romero kicks and fires. That's in the dirt. Garcia's going to have to stay at second as that's handled well there by Pages. And it's 2-2. Weather's rough. It is. 2-2. The pitch. Checks his swing down low. 3-2. I don't know if you guys can hear any of the thunder. And I do apologize. It's shaking the house here. Jeez. 3-2. Pardon me. Romero sets, rocks, and fires. Ground ball, foul ball. Stays full. Romero readies and delivers. That'll be sent to center field. Scott's backing up. He's at the warning track and makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the eighth. The Cardinals leading 5-4 over the Pirates. All right, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. If everyone were to sub to the channel right now, we would hit 8,900 subscribers on the channel. Again, we're trying to get to 9,000 by the end of the month. Would be great to do so. Would make the next 3 months a little less stressful, as we're trying to get to 10,000 by the football season. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Of course, I'll be back tomorrow. It's not like I'm going to just take your subscription, which is costing you $0.00 and running away. No, $0.00. Again, that's how much it cost you to press the subscribe button. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, Pirates Cardinals, and of course on Thursday, Pirates Cardinals. And we may have a doubleheader on one of those days, Wednesday or Thursday. If you're wondering how often I'm here, well, this is 47 straight days of streaming. So I am here a lot, trying to make this thing into a special channel. And then slang, yeah. When Joe's Testa, he talks funny. It's pretty good. Really can't wait for football. Yeah, I can't either. I'm ready for it. 4 months. It's almost 100 days. Whenever we get to 100 days, that is when I'll put the counter on. I made the decision that I'll have a counter to the right, my left, your right, and we'll have a NFL days counter. We'll just do it till the Wednesday Wednesday of. Instead of Sunday, we'll do the Wednesday one. Wednesday football to start the year is disgusting, but that might just be the norm. That's going to be really bad. All right, we are back underway here in St. Louis. Again, the Cardinals leading 5-4 over the Pirates. Cardinals 6 hits on 5 runs, or 5 runs on 6 hits. The Pirates 4 runs on 10 hits. Bidwell still there. His hat's a swing and a miss. We're back underway in the bottom of the 8th. Alec Burleson is 1 for 2 and was hit by a pitch. All right, 0-1 Bidwell, as that's a check swing. Did he go? And he did not, and it's 1-1. The World Cup is the big one. I don't know if it's going to be fun. I don't know if it's the big. It's still never going to be the big one for me. But definitely excited for it. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be sent to right. And that ball is gone. Jeez. 6-4 Cardinals. Alec Burleson yanks one to right, his 7th homer of the season, as they lead 6-4 over the Pirates. Clouds are in the trust me, Highway, it's pretty bad. Yeah, to start the year, it's going to be on Wednesday. Absolutely a joke. Senior prank balloons in the hallway, about 1,000 of them with glitter. Oh my gosh. That's terrible there, Trisk. All right, Jordan Walker, he is 1 for 3 on the night. He'll be at the plates as the Pirates not looking good yet again. That's just the way it goes. And all the shirtless guys having a great time, being loud and obnoxious. Absolutely disgusting. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back 0-1. How's it going? JJ Hopball as well. It's all right. I'm okay. Again, folks, make sure to check out Play-by-Play with JJ. Again, he covers the Phillies, as that's going to be a ground ball to short. Griffin with it, throws to first. Nice stretch by Chirillo for outs number 1. Wednesday football, yep, to start the year Wednesday. Tough one. All right, Nolan Gorman will be at the plate. He's 1 for 3 and has a homer, with 3 RBIs as well, as that's a changeup upstairs, ball 1. We could use one of them. We could use a homer. It would be nice. 1-0. The pitch, and that's going to be a fastball downstairs, 2-0 to Nolan Gorman. Two and 0 the pitch. And that's going to be a breaking ball in the dirt. 3-0 to Gorman. Another stream of revenue for the NFL. Yep. Seems that the Pirates fans have abandoned the chat. Not all of them, but obviously a good amount of them just left. Don't blame them. The 3-0, that's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. 3-1. Just tough. Lights are flickering over here, so again, just keep in mind if let's see here. Let's see. Don't know if I'm on the air. Let me know if I'm on the air, chat. I'm trying to connect my phone to the backup internet I have. My main internet has crashed. I think I'm back. I think I'm back. So I'm now calling this game. Yeah, I'm on? Okay, thank you. I genuinely don't know what just happened. I missed about 30 seconds. I can tell you we have a runner now at second for the Cardinals. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, apparently someone was just thrown out. All right, so it looks like Gorman was walked, and he was thrown out at second, and Church is at the plate. As that is going to be a swing and a miss, 1-1 to Church. So now I'm calling this game on my phone. Maybe it resets on the TV. I don't know. It might do it. That'd be pretty ideal. 1-1 to Church. The pitch. That's going to be upstairs. 2-1 to Church. Again, apologies looks like we're back on the TV. I'll still have the phone there just in case. Cardinal Nation, yeah, appreciate you, man. 2-1 to Church. Bidwell sets and fires. That's a swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt, 2-2. Like I said, something's happening because I'm connecting to something. I couldn't tell you. Actually, I might be on. I think I'm on now. Let's see here. Dropped frames. Chat disconnected. Let me refresh this. I'm back on? All right. Thank you. Yeah, I apologize. I apologize, folks. Like I said, this thunderstorm is going on and off. It's forcing everything to go crazy. But I can tell you this. The Cardinals are out. They scored 1 run in the bottom of the ninth there. So hopefully we'll have the final part of this game. Definitely not going to get many subs now. But anyway, it is what it is. If we can just finish the game, it'll be a success. And then after that, I guess the lights will probably go off. All right. Looks like we will have Riley O'Brien. He'll be out there for the Cardinals to try to get the save here. Probably won't be a try. He will. Pirates will have Nick Gonzalez, Speedy Gonzalez at the plate. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1 to Nick Gonzalez. 0-3 at the walk. Again, thank you guys for putting up with me. Still got 80 in the chat after that. That's pretty good. 0-1 the pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2 to Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez. I am hearing some crazy stuff outside. This is crazy. Y'all had to have heard that. 0-2 the pitch. That's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. Pirates lights have been off for a while. Yeah, looks like me and the Pirates are the same. Can't keep the lights on. 1-2 to Speedy Gonzalez. O'Brien delivers. That's going to be hit to right. On the run is Walker. That is a foul ball. Unbelievable. You heard it? Yeah, you guys heard it. Well, yeah, the cell has got to be right over my house. 1-2.